That would be me.
Please, no more.
Alright, so cripples, bastards, and broken things. What's going on so far before we get started? And by the way, be sure to stay around to the end. She's got more questions from you guys in the community post and on Patreon as well. And she'll answer some for episode 5 as well. So be sure to leave your questions on those posts I'll have up on YouTube. So before we get started, do you remember what the hell's going on?
Don't ask me that. There's too much.
Are you ready now?
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh my God, here we go.
I was born ready.
Jesus. The hell up out of here.
I want a bouncy ball next time.
I'm sorry, you want a what?
I want a bouncy ball chair.
A bouncy ball chair.
Yeah,
What the shit is a bouncy ball chair?
a bouncy ball.
An exercise ball?
A bouncy ball.
Where the hell do you get a bouncy ball chair? And what does that got to do with big ass wall? What's that place called right there? The Castle John's at.
Huh?
What's the Castle John's at called?
I don't know.
Castle Black. Come on now. You starting to remember names.
How am I supposed to know Castle Black?
Oh my God. Shh.
Hush. I'm hungry. He's alive now and well? Or is this a flashback? Okay, good response.
I'm not answering your questions. It's going to spoil anything. I'll answer general questions.
That was a general question. Is she generally alive and well?
He is alive and well. You saw him last week. He's alive and well. He woke up. Look at that raven.
Why is it smoking?
It's just breath.
Ew.
What?
That's hot breath.
Did you notice that?
Hopefully he has a peppermint.
Did you notice that extra eye on the damn raven?
Yeah.
The little
Don't
lord's
you have
been
one?
dreaming again.
I do.
It's up all day with no one but this old
Who is
bastard
that?
company. I'd go mad.
That's Theon. You'll get
He
to.
looks like a
Anyway,
tall
you don't
version of
have a
the
choice.
short guy.
Rob's waiting.
He does kind
I
of right
don't
there.
want to go.
Neither do I. Hold on.
Have I seen him before?
You've seen him, but he hadn't really focused on him yet. But they will. Hodor.
Ran
Who's
down the
that?
hall.
You'll love Hodor.
You said I was gonna like that one girl and I don't.
You'll love Hodor.
I must say I received a slightly warmer welcome on my last visit.
Any man of the Night's Watch is...
Hello, Bran. Do you remember anything
Come
about
along.
what happened?
He has no
memory of that day.
Start with a yearling. Teach it to respond to the rains and to the boy's voice.
So that was a
Will I
flashback.
really be able to
He
write?
woke up, remember?
You will. On horseback, you'll
Said
be
the
as
little boy's
tall
been
as
having
anyone.
dreams again.
Is this some kind of trick?
Little Lord.
Why do you want to help him?
I have a tender spot in my heart for cripples, bastards, and broken things.
If you like redheads,
What are they doing?
ask for Roz.
Remember,
Come
he
see
was
me
leaving
off,
the
Adrian.
wall. He's going home, but he's
I need
passing
you.
back through Winterfell
The
now.
master doesn't seem to like
Where's his
Lannisters.
home?
He's not my master.
King's Landing.
No.
Tyrion.
Of course not. Now here you are,
Who's he related to?
your enemy's squire.
His name's
Careful
Theon
in.
Greyjoy.
Offended you. Forgive me. It's been a rough morning.
Huh?
So,
Anyway,
his name's Theon Greyjoy.
Don't
You'll get
despair.
to meet his
I'm a
family
constant
later, but
disappointment to my own father, and I've learned to live with it.
he's grown up in Winterfell.
Your next
basically.
tumble with Roz is on me.
They'll need an 8-fell to fit him in.
What's that mean?
Tell them your name.
Samuel Tarley. I've come to take the black.
Come to take the black pudding?
Did they all like Jon Snow now?
Well, you couldn't be any worse
What?
than you look.
Did they all like Jon Snow now?
Yeah, he kind of took
See what he
the
can do.
lead and helped him learn.
That would be me.
Please, no more.
On your feet. Pick up your sword. Looks like the bastard's in love. All right then, Lord Snow.
Yield. I yield.
He's so
We're done
hot.
for today. Go clean the armory.
Ew, what's his problem?
Remember,
Well,
people
for-
last week were asking
Piss
about
off.
what do you think about Alistair Thorne so far.
That's him?
Yeah.
Ew.
Why not?
I'm a coward.
Oh.
My father always says so.
The war's no place for
Well,
cowards.
you're right. I'm sorry. He wanted to thank you.
Oh. Why's he there?
You'll find out.
You think he regrets going there?
Sam?
No.
John?
Snow.
Oh yeah, remember you said last week. Oh Tyrion, he said everybody knew what this place was and they let me come here anyway.
Can he not leave?
No.
Why?
Nice watches for life. You can leave and they'll cut your head off like the other guy in episode 1, or you have to
so
die.
that's why they cut his head off.
Yes, it's a vow for life. Celibacy and no wife, no
Wives,
children,
stuff,
no
right.
nothing.
Khal Drogo's marching the wrong
I
way
think he'll end
with
up
my
getting
army.
her.
Who?
Jon Snow. He's hot and she's pretty.
So that's all that matters.
She ain't happy, he ain't happy.
She's across the world.
So
If my brother was given an army of Dothraki,
they can sneak out.
King Robert
Who's
is
this
fool
guy?
enough to meet them in open battle.
Jorah Mormont.
But the men advising
He's
him are
from
different.
Westeros.
and you know these men.
So his father is the leader of the Night's Watch that John's at.
Tried them once,
What?
long ago.
His dad is the leader of
Now
the
Ned
Night's
Stark
Watch.
wants my head. He drove me from my land.
He disgusts me.
He discussed everybody.
Yes, my dear.
Now some of this they're going to talk about right here, though.
The last dragon.
You can see in House of the Dragon, because it's a prequel to all this.
You have dragon's blood.
The brave men didn't kill dragons. The brave men rode them.
He is so cringy.
I have always wanted to see a dragon.
He's the rightful king.
I don't
There's
care.
nothing in the world that I would rather.
After 15 years in a pleasure house, I imagine just seeing the
So what?
sky makes
It
you happy.
doesn't hurt
Not a
Danny,
lot
but it hurts
pain. I
him.
have seen things.
She seems to be a little more tolerant to heat.
A man from Ashai with a dagger.
One day, before too long, you will present
favorite
your
character?
son to the court.
She disgusts me.
All the lords of Westeros will gather here to see the little prince.
What if I have a girl?
Gods be good, you'll have boys and girls, and plenty of them.
What if I only have girls?
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Jane Paul's mother.
A direwolf
Please
is not...
shut up about it.
Do you remember your lessons?
Dude, I would literally smack her.
You will find it in your heart to forgive your father.
What is she mad at him for?
I guess for
It's
killing the
Hound's
direwolf
tournament
that
that's
he had to
causing all this
kill.
trouble, my lords.
The King's tournament. I fear it would be of little interest to you, my lord. A ponderous
Why was he
tome.
so worried about it?
No. I'd like to read it.
John's death.
Such a tragedy.
Did he say anything to you during his final hours?
Nothing of import, my lord. There was.
The seed is strong.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? And you're quite certain he died of a natural illness?
What else could it be?
No, he was killed.
Poison?
Disturbing thought.
Did that Jamie guy do it?
I don't think it likely. But the hand was loved by all.
What's she doing?
Practicing.
Practicing what?
Balance.
Syrio says a water dancer can stand on one toe for hours. He wanted to be Knight of the King's Guard. He can't be one now, can he?
No. He'll sit on the King's Council.
Did they ever figure out what actually happened
Or
to
he
him?
might raise castles.
Maybe.
Like Brandon, the builder.
No. That's not me.
What's that supposed to mean?
She don't fall to the standard gender roles of the day. This is medieval times. You get to see these people grow
Sir
up,
Alistair said
literally.
I'm to be your new watch partner.
Somebody needs to get my
I
husband
should
out of
warn
there.
you. I don't see all that well.
Oh, he's so nice.
There are some nice people in this show.
You can't fight. You can't see. You're afraid of heights and almost everything else, probably.
On the morning of my 18th name day, my father came to me. You're almost a man now, he said. Nothing would please me more.
That's so sad.
Sir Alice is going to make me fight again tomorrow, isn't he?
It can't get any worse.
The spider has taken a great
Where are they
interest
at?
in your comings
King's
and
Landing.
goings. Now look, there. That one belongs to the Queen.
But Baelish, perhaps I was wrong to distrust you.
Distrusting me was the wisest thing you've done since you climbed off your horse.
Wait, what?
What? What do you have a question about?
What did that even mean?
He's telling him basically how to figure out what the hell John Aaron found out.
That's the guy that had the fever, right?
Yeah, the fever. Yes, correct. So Ned's starting to investigate it because John Aaron raised Ned and Robert as.
Yeah, I know. But I thought you said that could have been something he could have found out and got killed for.
It
So Hugh,
seems to be that's
as you
what
can see,
happened.
I'm busy. I'm here on behalf of Lord Eddard Stark.
Gendry?
Can he leave there then?
Who? Ned?
Yeah.
Sure, if he needs
He
to.
is. Strong for his age. Works hard.
Look at me.
Find anything?
Well, what did he notice about him?
King Robert's bastard son.
One of the Greyjoys nearly took my eye.
Vicious sons of whores.
They're like
With Sam.
Ah, Prince Porkchop. Where is he?
He wasn't hungry.
Impossible.
He said, "Where's pork chop?"
That's enough.
Prince Porkchop. He just said he wasn't hungry. Impossible. Remember him?
No one touches Sam.
Remember when John held him up as a little puppy?
Oh yeah.
What are you waiting for?
That's his direwolf.
You send this whore to give me commands. I should have sent you back her head.
You are a horse lord slut, and now you've woken the dragon.
The next time you raise a hand to me will be the last time you have hands.
As she should.
Sally on the
He
side.
just wants his
Silly, isn't it?
crown.
What? We can't defend the wall unless we celebrate. They might not like me as much.
Poor
I've never
Sam.
Oh,
been
so
with one.
sweet.
Was alone in a room with a naked girl.
Didn't know where to put it.
I know where to put it.
Is she old and ugly?
Red.
Oh, I like red hair. And her,
Why is my surname Snow?
because you're a bastard from the north.
I never met my mother. My father wouldn't even tell me her name. Another bastard named Snow. It's not a good life for a child. I remember.
Why did nobody warn him
Was it
about how it
uncomfortable
was
at
here?
Winterfell? Were the days when you
Benjen
just
kinda
told
did,
me
his
I won't,
uncle,
never mind
remember?
how many fires your servants
Said
built.
you don't know if you'll be given up.
I build my own
But he's a
fires.
bastard. He has no inheritance and whatever in this world, so he thought
I
it'd be a
spent
good idea.
6 months out
And
there,
honorable.
beyond the wall.
Because it used to be
during the
honorable
last
for
winter.
Starks and anybody that served.
And come the winter, you will die. Like flies.
Do not like him.
I hit the dragon.
Your brother Rhaegar was the last dragon. Viserys is less than the shadow of a snake.
He'll never take us home.
I've known your mother a long, long time.
Why do they call you Littlefinger?
Arya!
I've been sitting here for days. Start the damn joust before I piss myself.
Mountain. The Hound's older brother.
What happened to his
And
face?
his opponent.
Find that
So
out
Hugh
too.
of the Vale.
Oops.
Gregor found his little brother playing with a toy by the fire. Gregor's toy, while his face melted.
Why is
Creepy
that
bastard.
Why is that story such a big deal?
Sensitive topic, I guess.
And forcing you to kill the beast was extreme. Though
Now she
sometimes we
says
go
that.
to extremes where our children are concerned.
I was also trained to kill my enemies, Your Grace.
As was I.
A song while we wait, or?
I'd rather throw myself down a well.
This is the last chance if you're heading north. Any music the Northerners know is a...
You can have my room.
Oh, she's supposed to be in
There's
the
a
winter.
clever man.
Never
You can manage
Why is
food,
she
I
there?
trust. You're in. Dine
She's on the
with
way
me.
home now.
My Lord of Lannister! Might I, entertain you while you eat?
This man came into my house as a guest, and there conspired to murder my son. I call upon you to seize him and help me return him to Winterfell to await the king's justice.
What? Is she talking about the little boy?
Yeah. Remember, she went up there and discovered that knife was his, at one time at least, and she just thought it'd be a good idea to have him arrested. So,
But it wasn't even. Was it his? Really?
at one time it may have been, but it wasn't really confirmed, was it? First of all, what do you think? Now shit's starting to happen a little bit.
Yeah. I like that one.
First we have Lord Kev on Patreon. Of course, Lord Kev. Did you ever find out who keeps farting
Yeah, it's him.
during filming? No, nobody shit their pants. No, nobody. She just smelled something. It wasn't me.
I smelled
I would
something.
claim it if it was. We got a couple on the members only post here. John Haymaker, channel members, asking, which family do you like the most?
I don't know. I like one person from each. I like Ned. I like.
Well, I think you like most of the Starks except for Sansa and Catelyn.
Oh yeah.
What you said. And the Lannisters, you hadn't met all of them yet, obviously,
like
but
them.
you like Tyrion, but you don't like Jaime and Cersei.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the same. Musey as well, channel member, asking, is Robb Stark a good guy or a bad guy? He is the half brother of Jon Snow. Also, isn't he just as good looking? God. Where's the Robb Stark is cute comments? By the way, I was about your age when the show first aired. So you didn't see a lot of Robb this episode,
Wait,
but
who's that?
Robb, you saw Robb talking to Tyrion. So Robb's the Lord while Ned's gone.
I think he's a good guy. Is he just as good looking? No.
Where's the Robb Stark is cute comments is what she's asking. You don't think he's just as good looking as John?
Absolutely not.
All right, a couple more here on the regular post. We'll pull some of these too. Baseborn Hunters asking, given what you have seen so far and taking that into account, what could you say about Cersei Lannister's lust for power? Is it her eventual downfall or an asset?
I hope it's a downfall.
Fair enough. Jake again, ally with one, ignore one, and betray one. Go. Both protagonist and antagonist. So pick ally, ignore, and betray for Dany, Jon, and Ned.
Definitely not ignoring or betraying Jon Snow.
So you're going to ally with Jon Snow.
Yeah.
All right, Ned and Dany.
I would betray Dany and ignore Ned.
Okay, what about Joffrey, Cersei, and Viserys? So
Who's
Viserys is Dany's brother, the hitter.
He's disgusting. I would betray him.
You betray Viserys, so then you got Cersei and Joffrey.
I don't like that. That's hard.
I know, that's why it's a game.
I would betray Cersei, ignore Joffrey, and ally with... I don't know. I hate all of them.
I know, that's what makes it hard. All right, so you would ally with Viserys now, betray Cersei, and ignore Joffrey. All right.
Guess that's my best option.
You don't really have many options there. Also, I'm mostly curious about what questions she has. What sort of things are or aren't sitting right? Who seems sus versus legit? What aspects of the story keep her mind engaged and when she's not actually watching?
There's so much going on in each place.
And you ain't even close to seeing what's going on.
I don't understand who sat down and came up with this show.
George R. R. Martin.
That's
Those
insane.
Books. They're books right there.
I know.
There's going to be 2 more. Well, there's not going to be 2 more. It's supposed to be 2 more.
So Catelyn thinks that Tyrion is the one who did that to the little boy.
Yes. She had him arrested because Littlefinger told her that the blade, the cat's paw dagger, used to be his. And to her, that was enough evidence.
Is that Jon Snow?
Yes. And that's Ghost.
If he is so obsessed with her, why is he lying to her?
Who?
Littlefinger. Isn't he like obsessed with her?
Yes, he's obsessed with her. Littlefinger, I mean, do you trust Littlefinger?
No.
He even told Ned not to trust him, right? What aspects, like what's going on when you're not watching it? Because this is the way this show does. When you get to a point, 3-4 more episodes and shit starting to happen, you just be like, what the hell, when you want to watch more and more and more.
Yeah, that's how it was last episode, I think. Whenever was the last one when they ended it, whenever he killed the direwolf.
Yeah, and Bran woke up. Yeah. So now you got.
And then this one with Tyrion getting arrested, I don't know. I'm saying it's like I want to know what's happening next.
Joshua Hargrave, which character is the funniest to you?
I don't know. Tyrion's funny, but Robert's funny too.
Yeah, that's good answers. Tyrion, I think, is probably, but I love Robert.
Robert's just stupid. Tyrion's just funny. I don't know.
Before I piss myself. Let's see. Cassia, which of the locations you have seen thus far would you like to live at if you had to choose? King's Landing or the North? You didn't see the Vale yet, but that will be a thing. Or the Dothraki tribes, the Wall, and why? So out of the places you've seen, you haven't seen all the places yet by any means. Where would you? Winterfell?
Yeah.
In the cold?
Yeah.
Okay. Nilsa, would you have taken Tyrion or let Ned handle it?
Let Ned handle it because he's going to be mad.
Yeah, he's going to be put in a weird spot, ain't he?
Yeah.
Mr. Master, who do you think will win the Game of Thrones?
What's the end game?
That's the question. Is it about who rules? Basically, they're saying, who do you think will rule? Who do you think will be the king or whatever at the end of the series? Which you have, 7.5 more to go.
Oh, God. Jon Snow.
Jon Snow, all right.
Is there a way for, is that not his sister? Jon Snow to leave where he is?
Nah, I mean, once he takes his vows, he's there for life. He's either got to leave and go on a run, or he's got to die. You can't leave the Night's Watch once you take your vows. There was a couple questions in here from the last video of episode 3.
It's not about just this, it's about spending time with my dad too.
Well, speaking of that, BB Wing, I want to congratulate you on doing these reaction videos to bond with your teenage daughter. Not quite a teenager anymore. She's slightly out of that range, but close enough. More fathers should bond with their daughters like you do. Glad you stated you are not forcing your daughter to do this. I thought she was completely bored when she yawned 4 times. But it was pleasantly surprised to see what she retained from the series so far. Maybe she was simply tired. You are really patient with her. I think she'd be more interested as you approach episode 9. Absolutely. She'll get into it. I've been saying that. We've said that last time. It was late.
It seriously was like close to 3 in the morning, and people were saying stuff about my face. I'm not mad. I said it last time. I'm not mad.
Tim Blackburn, I have an ongoing question. What's your favorite part of each episode, and what do you think will happen on the next? So what was your favorite part of this episode?
Probably Sam.
Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good part. And
that was sad.
What do you think now that you've seen this one, what's going to happen next episode? So
I feel like it's going to be a lot based on Tyrion and what happened with him, and maybe they'll find out what actually happened to Bran.
Alright, a lot with Tyrion. That's a good guess. Well, here's one. Darth Pikachu. Q&A for episode 4. Another handful of debuts this episode. First impressions of Samwell Tarly and Gregor Clegane. So there you go. That's a good final question. Sam, you seem to like Sam.
He's so sweet, and I feel bad for him.
He's sweet, and you feel bad for him. And Gregor Clegane, otherwise known as the Mountain, that's the Hound's brother that you saw at the very end there that killed Sir Hugh of the Vale.
I mean, that's all I've seen.
First impression, yeah, you'll get to see a little more.
Was it an accident?
I mean,
was that supposed to happen?
It looked like an accident. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. Oh yeah, Peach, of course, Peach. In Camden's defense, Jon Snow is hot.
See, exactly.
Whatever. All right, so we will post another thing on Patreon and then on the members only, and then we'll take some more from this video as well. So leave your comments for episode 5, and we'll get to that here in a couple days. So, any questions? Good?
I just asked you.
Oh, damn.
That was for y'all that say I'm bored.
Jesus.